What's going on, my Flabby family? It's your boy Izzy. Welcome if you're new. Rebecca Lobo ended up getting on ESPN and sharing some crazy insights on not only the officiating, but also what a coach told her that they tell their players when it comes to playing in the Wnba. Y'all are not going to want to miss this one, man. We are about to get into it, but before we do that, y'all make sure y'all hit the thumbs up for your boy if you like the content. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We're trying to hit 29.2, man. We have been going in, so if you can help me out with that, I highly appreciate it. And don't forget to get in the comment section and let me know what y'all think about this. Let's get it.
Well, I think you have to look at things a little bit holistically. I think Caitlin Clark is a really hard player to officiate, much like Diana Taurasi was throughout the course of her career, for a couple of reasons. Caitlin Clark regularly gets picked up in the full court. She also gets blitzed more over the course of her career than any player in WNBA history or in that period of time. And she also creates some contact herself on the offensive end of the floor. She is very difficult to officiate because of all of the contact that's happening around her all of the time. That being said, I was in contact with a number of WNBA coaches yesterday about this topic of the officiating in the WNBA, and all of them said it needs to get better. Specifically, the consistency, not only from one game to the next, but the consistency within a game. One coach told me, we tell our players to be as physical as they can possibly be for 40 minutes because we know for 38 of them, they're pretty much going to get away with it. So I think everybody would like to see a tighter whistle and a little bit more freedom of movement.
Yeah. Tell the players to play physical for 40 minutes because they know 38 of them they're not going to call. They're going to get away with. Oh, my goodness, man. This is diabolical work right here, man. Abysmal work. Now, my thing is, I don't necessarily think it's hard to officiate for Caitlin Clark. Just call it what it is, man. When you see the hand checking, you need to call it. I saw some other footage with J.C. Sheldon guarding Caitlin Clark, and she was slapping Caitlin the entire game, man. Hit her in the face a few times. And, of course, when you keep antagonizing somebody like that, they're going to snap. They're going to start looking the way Caitlin was looking when she was complaining to the ref, hey, are you seeing this? Like, every time looking at him like, dog, you didn't see that? She just slapped me. Like, I agree 1,000%, man. They need to do a better job officiating. Is hand checking legal or is it not legal? Right? That's my main thing. And it trips me out how a lot of people, they skip over what makes Caitlin react a certain way. They skip over that and say, oh, look how she's acting. Look at what she's doing. Fam, if you see what JC was doing to Caitlin that entire game, you would understand why she was behaving the way that she was behaving, acting the way that she was acting. Because she was fed up. She was fed up, man. She's trying to play ball, and she's out there getting hand checked, slapped. Like, come on, fam. Pushed over. Come on, man. There is always a reason to her reaction. Always. There's no reason for them to be hand-checking, slapping her in the face like, dog, poking her in the eye. It's ridiculous, man. And that's what happens, like, if you don't call the hand-checking and you're just allowing this defender to do whatever she wants to Caitlin Clark, then it leads to the eye poke. You see what I'm saying? And then there was a video where Stephanie White was calling it out saying, hey, if y'all don't get a handle on that, somebody is going to get hurt. And all of a sudden, here you go. Caitlin getting poked in the eye and shoved over. And now you're having a fight at the end of the game. So the referees need to do a better job controlling the game. Step in and say, hey, we're not dealing with the nonsense. I'm calling it tight. Keep your hands to yourself. Right? It's that simple, man. It's that simple. I don't really think it's hard to officiate for her. She won't get to throwing bowls and pushing people off of her if they keep their hands off of her. It's that simple, man. Call it for what it is. You see it, call the foul. Don't wait and allow the defender to do whatever. And then all of a sudden you want to start paying attention to how Caitlin is reacting to the nonsense. Don't do that, man. Call it for what it is right out of the gate. Now, another thing that I do agree with Rebecca Lobo is saying that Caitlin is the most blitz player in the WNBA, man. Did y'all hear that? She said in history. Dang, bro. And, you know, I did see some people comparing Paige Becker's first year so far to Caitlin's first year so far. And those are the nuances that you guys are missing, man. Paige Beckers is not being guarded like Caitlin Clark. And also, Paige Beckers is not being relied on like Caitlyn had to be relied on in her first year to carry and actually be a leader for that team, right? So those are differences, man. There are two different things going on. Paige Beckers is having a good season so far. I'm loving what she's doing out there, but fam, I get it. Y'all are excited, but y'all cannot sit here and say that it's the same or she's doing better, man. And even that team, right? Even the Indiana Fever team last year, it wasn't as good as the Dallas team this year. And before you attack me on that, fam, they have Nalissa Smith, and Nalissa Smith don't even start. Last year, Nalissa Smith started for the Indiana Fever. That's how bad that team was. All right? So before we get into any of that, all right, y'all just remember that before you come at me. They have Nalissa Smith on the bench. We had to have her starting last year. Let's look at some of the comments, though, man. Not hard to officiate at all. Just make the call. Her push-offs are aggressive AF. Here we go. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Now, I was agreeing from the jump where he said not hard to officiate. I agree with that. But then here you come talking about the push-offs. Are aggressive AF. They are basically punches and hard elbows that should be called offensive fouls. And the refs won't call them for some reason. Even the announcers notice it. Fam, what I want y'all, let's.
I mean, there's a little John going on, right?
Let's take a look at this really quick, okay? Just so y'all will see what I'm talking about. All right, so y'all saw what the individual said, right? Now pay attention to this. Pay attention to this. We got a hand out, right hand on her, right? Oh, let me get my left hand on you. And then we're going to bring the right hand. Oh, you're grabbing her hand. Right. Like I stated before, everybody who complains about Caitlyn pushing people and all that, they forget this part. They skip right over this. Like, fam, do you not see her hands? Look at her hands. You see her hands? Left hand right here. Right hand holding her left hand. Holding it. Look at this. Look at this. And you want to say it's aggressive? Why wouldn't it be aggressive? Look at that. I got to get you off me, man. I got to get you. The refs aren't calling the hand check. They aren't calling it here. Just allowing her to put her left hand right there to keep her in front of her. Do you not see this left hand? Look at this left hand on her shoulder, pushing her. So Caitlyn can't drive by her. Come on, fam. Come on, fam. But like I stated, they forget this part and go right to, oh, Caitlyn bowing and throwing people. Even Caitlyn got a hand up like, bro, y'all gonna call this? What's up? But anyway, man, we're gonna leave it there. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about what Rebecca Lobo said, man. Did it blow your mind that one of the coaches actually said that? How do you feel the officiating is going to be from here on after that big brawl that happened Tuesday? Let me know in the comment section. I love y'all. Y'all keep it smooth.